I'm waiting for my game.
What can you do, right? You just
Well, you can see my thing. It says get ready, and there's a little hourglass thing that's like telling me I should get ready. I'm ready.
and welcome to the Mechanics Institute on this Tuesday evening as we get ready for the start of the Tuesday night marathon by kicking it off with FIDE Master Paul Whitehead's Arena. I'm Abel Talamantes, chess director at the Mechanics Institute, and Paul is waiting on the next game
Waiting on
here.
Fred.
And we have bonus coverage right now. We have FIDE Master Kyron Griffith playing F Pawn.
Oh, that's great. I wish I could watch that, but I've got to stay
Oh,
here
that's
on my own
right.
game.
That's right. And let me just update.
Ah, somebody is playing me. I'm back on board here.
And then G3 plus 2, 60 minutes. I'm updating the header so that people know what is going on here. There. Okay. I think we are good to go. And let's see. We are back, and Paul has a game. And who are you playing?
Miracle.
Oh, you're playing Jonah Bush.
Okay, cool.
So welcome everyone.
You know, Jonah, I'm sorry if I've ever said anything bad about your games. I take it back right now.
Right now in this
Really,
moment.
you're the best chess player ever.
And Jonah Bush is also playing the TNM later tonight. We have over 60 players registered, three grandmasters, two international masters, some FIDE masters. We have Grandmaster Alexander Lenderman, Grandmaster Jim Tarjan, and Grandmaster Gadir Guseyanov. International masters, we have Josiah Stearman
Wow.
and Elliot
Elliot
Winslow.
Winslow?
FIDE masters, we have Eric Lee and we have Kyron Griffith. And we also have Alice Lee, who is the number one ranked 11-year-old girl in the country. She's a national master, 2200 from Minnesota. And she will be making her TNM debut. And so we're looking forward to that. She also played the U.S. Amateur Team West. So strong competition in this Tuesday night marathon. It should be exciting. A lot of good games to watch. And the other fun part is we have a balanced between our 1800 plus and under 1800. There's like 30 players in each. So it's nice to see balanced sections.
Very cool.
Yeah. And hello,
Who won the
FPON.
Thursday tournament? Who won the Thursday TNM?
Last round is going to be this Thursday.
Oh, okay.
But Gadir is leading. You know, Gadir played Elliot last Thursday. And I started all the games, did some housekeeping, and then by the time 15 minutes had passed, so that I could actually sit back and like watch the games, the Elliot Gadir game was in an end game and over. And so Gadir won, but I don't know what happened that night. But Elliot they played bullet chess, and then it was done. So we'll have to ask Elliot about that sometime. And
Well,
I am watching the game between. I know you can't see it. The game between Kyron and Fpon. It's actually quite an interesting game. It's a shame you're not watching it.
I'm just getting into trouble in the opening as usual.
Fpon is going for the kill over here, and
That's what I like to do.
I think he's going to get it. I think this is resignable, but
F pawn is winning.
and he won. He beat Kyron in the first game. Looked like a blistering attack, so I'll have to check.
F pawn is not to be underestimated.
No, he's not. And Kyron getting that game out of his system now
Yeah,
early.
that's a good way to look at it.
kind of like what you do. You throw away the first game, like you'll probably do here, and then have a good rest of the evening.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that good rest of the evening part.
And special shout out to the chief tournament director Judith Starre, and getting everything ready to pair the games. Round one's always like super busy because we're doing a lot of last minute stuff, so she is doing that in the back room. FPON, always good to beat future IMs while you can. Absolutely. You have to get them when they're like 1500, 1600. Then a year later, they're, masters. And Paul, looks like you're
Behind on time as usual.
taking your time here. Kyron Griffith is playing Daniel Perlov. FPON is playing Christian Clemens. We have some pretty good matches in this arena. We have Jonah Bush taking on Paul Whitehead. G3 plus 2, 1 hour long. If you're a member of the Mechanics Institute online club, this is totally free. You just jump in and register. And Paul is Chess Monster 666. So if you see Chess Monster 666, that is the sign of Paul. How do you feel you're doing in your match?
I can't say. I'm very disappointed in my play lately. It's
Man, you are in deep concentration, Paul. Like I rarely see you like just absorbed. But Jonah Bush is a tough player, so 35 seconds left for Paul. Is this moving? That's kind of weird. Huh. Oh, there it goes. That's really weird because for some reason, there we go. Okay, now it's working. The clock was freezing on my broadcast software. What if I move that? Oh, God, that's so weird.
wow. Okay.
Seconds on the clock. Oof. And Jonah Bush runs out of time. I thought he was going to play Queen E4. Can you do that or no?
Bishop takes F3 check.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything but just lose. All right, so one in the books. Now you got the young Morphe. Nicholas Wang is also playing the arena. Oh, weird. Let me get out of this here. 48 minutes left in the arena. Free to jump in. Wow, this is an exhausting month. And we just finished off the U.S. Amateur Team West Scholastic Championship this past Saturday, which was a lot of fun. We had some members of the UC Berkeley chess team come and guest commentate. They were really fun to have on, and we actually had a lot of viewers watching, and a lot of them were the kids that were playing in the tournament and their parents were blowing up the chat. So that was a lot of fun. We had Arjun Bharat, who was from the winning UC Berkeley
Oh yeah.
B team. Him and Kesav Viswaneda, they were both on for two of the rounds. And then we had Lauren Goodkind on for the third round. And then we had Ashrita Iswaran and Michael Wang for the fourth and fifth round. It was a lot of fun having them on the broadcast. Um, they were a lot of fun. Final results are still pending the fair play review process, but it was a fun broadcast. We should stream more Scholastic Chess because it was a pretty good time, and we're going to try to see if we can find ways to do more of that because that's something that's sort of lacking. You don't see too much Scholastic Chess being streamed. Um,
Interesting.
and I think the kids really appreciate and enjoy that they're getting some attention when we cover their games and so forth. So we're looking for new opportunities in that area. So we are exploring that. Let's see who's joined the arena. Kyron Epon. Oli is in the house. Slow Cynical Quip. Daniel Perlov. I think you know who else might play the TNM is
Wow.
Alexander Perlov.
Huh. Where's the winning move?
White to play and win.
If only it was that simple. Uh, oh, he saw it. Check. Oh, geez. That's nasty. Huh. I didn't even see that.
Played that quick too.
Yeah.
You got set up. And even for me, the first thing I was looking at is the bishop,
I didn't even
not
see
the
it.
mate.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? 45. 96. Get this bishop out of tank.
Yeah, why didn't he take that bishop?
I would have taken his knight. He knows what he's doing.
He's on to you or what? 44 minutes and change.
I'm utterly confused here. Nothing new.
This is chess too. That's not something you want to be.
Yeah, it's like every move is like, what? I'm, I'm not supposed to be like that. I mean, knight g4 really took me by surprise.
And he's got
I'm lucky that wasn't lost on the spot.
He's got a minute on you in the time.
He's trying to bamboozle me here.
Ugh.
I'm hoping he gets just as confused as I am.
That's a big ask, Paul.
Yeah.
And F-Pawn's rooting for you in the chat. Although he's not going to be rooting for you when you guys get paired against each other.
No, no.
F-Pawn at 1.5 out of 2 after 2 games.
All right. Man, I am tired of this, of thinking about this thing here.
F-Pawn playing Oli. That should be an interesting match. Flip into that real quick. Just wanted to do a check-in. 26 seconds left for Paul. The chess monster.
Oh. Hmm.
Get free stuff. Oh wow, yeah. Paul is
Okay.
up 3 pawns, but you got 20 seconds. It's funny because I could hear you clicking, trying to click fast.
Is that right?
You need like, don't they have like gamer mouses where it's like, you know, ergonomically like
Yeah,
for your hands?
probably. That goes with your cockpit seat.
I
Those
got,
things crack me up,
I,
I'm telling you.
I gotta, yeah, I gotta get one of those chairs, like those gamer chairs, right? With the head straight, it's like straight in the back.
Ah, what am I doing? Okay.
Don't
Come
run
on,
out,
Paul.
don't run out of time, Paul.
Come on, Paul.
Don't get like internet lag or
Yeah,
weak connection.
I'll find something.
Get a weak connection.
Looking good
Looking
for
good.
white.
Looking good. And you got there, Paul, rolling in the arena. Man, a lot of strong.
I'm avoiding my stiffest competition. Oh, is Karen still in it?
Yeah, he's still in it. F Pawn's still in
Hmm.
it. Daniel Perlov.
Speaking of F pawn, uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right, this is it. This is what we wait for. And you get white. So he's sort of become like your nemesis in the arena.
Absolutely.
Some aggressive play from white. Hey, how did your game review class go?
It was very interesting. I mean, I had an international master, Sal Matera, show up. He didn't bring any of his games. He was just kind of auditing the class
Yeah.
and see what I was up to, seeing what kind of advice I could.
Yeah, yeah. So so Sal at the Marshall Chess Club,
Yeah,
we Jude and I spoke to him last week because we have an existing partnership with Marshall. So for those that don't know, any of our players that want to play Marshall's events or take any of Marshall's classes, you pay the member rate. Just as a mechanics member, we have a partnership where they will honor the membership rate on behalf of you, and we do the same for them for Marshall players that they pay the member rate. Um, and yeah, we were discussing partnerships and opportunities, and so yeah, so checking our classes out, and the Mechanics Institute. I teach a adult beginner class on Wednesdays, and one of those students uh, popped into the game review class. How was that for like a new player? It seemed like that type of class is right up their alley.
She was in a she thought she was in a little over her head, and she might have been, but at the same time, that's what you have to do in order to get better. And some people can handle the hot water and some can't.
Yeah,
I think she thought she could, so she wants to do it again, and fine.
and she's highly motivated. Like she was telling me that she would love to spend like a couple hours a day on chess because she's able to do that now, and
Uh-huh.
she just loves it. Is fascinated by it, and that's sort of what you need to do is just kind of get into that class, especially that type of class because you're talking about ideas, and what you're going to talk about is going to be completely different depending on, right?
Oh, look at F pawn got me in a cheapo.
Oh,
All right, okay. What can you do?
well, that's just a pawn, right?
It's just an F. Yeah, and it wasn't my F pawn,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it wasn't a cheapo either. It was perfectly good play on his
What's a
part.
pawn between friends?
Yeah. All right. I'll pretend as though nothing has happened.
Yeah, I see you're, in your frustration, you're launching a full-on assault.
A cheap attack.
Because that's what we do in chess, right? When we start tilting and getting mad, we start launching this blistering attack, trying to force something to happen. Yeah, I expect no less, Paul.
Well, what
just,
am I gonna do? He's got
just,
me by the you know what.
just launch everything. And where are we at? We got 35 minutes left in the arena. Kyron Griffith is in first place. Paul is in second. You're actually tied for first, but he's played one more game, so it's giving him the tiebreak.
He's got some, third line defense here. Is that what he's trying to do? I didn't even see that.
Oof.
Tank.
Like you're trying to figure out
I'm just trying.
what is that? Like,
I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay. What's he going to do?
I remember when I was like learning chess and I was like a 1600 player, and when I didn't know what to do in the game and I was playing like a higher rated player, I remember occasionally I would just go like King H1, and it was just like I don't know what to do. I'm gonna wait for my opponent to do something. I played King H1. Then I remembered after the game we were reviewing. It's like, why'd you play King H1? And I'm like, well, I was trying to like move the king over. I was thinking of like opening up the king side and doing a little attack, but really I just did not know what I was doing. So now you seem to have gotten the pawn back and then some.
Yes, but I don't know what's going on exactly.
I think you do, Paul.
And I only have 30 seconds.
I know what I would do. Oh wow.
There's another pawn. Should I take it?
not what I was thinking.
My queen was hanging. I had to do something.
16 seconds left. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Just like pressure all over the place. Whoa. Yep, very nice.
See,
Chess
losing a
monster.
pawn is good for your health.
You give him a false sense of security.
Oh, Kyron Griffith. That's Murderer's Row.
Yeah, it's the 27 Yankees.
uh,
We got the 27 Yankees, Paul. And he's
it's
playing
Murderer's
that
Row here.
Scandinavian.
I know. That's another thing. Which he studies chess and I don't. It's not fair. Ugh.
He's throwing
I'm already out of my book.
Scandinavian, the Karo Khan. You never know what you're going to get. All right. Paul, if you're able to win this arena, this is going to be an arena worth bragging about.
Now, let's count our chickens, eh? There's a whole lot of chickens there.
I'm putting all the pressure on you. And you guys are at the top. You both are tied for first. So this is a big game. And F Pawn giving you props on your comeback in that game.
What am I supposed to do here, huh?
All right. Well, Paul, you got to develop your pieces.
To the best of my ability.
I feel like you're going to make an interesting game here, Paul.
Now, Kyron, that's not very nice.
Oh, yeah. 30 minutes left in the arena. The two leaders are playing each other right here. FIDE Masters, Paul Whitehead and Kyron Griffith. I'd be surprised if Kyron plays the whole arena, though, because he's playing the TNM.
What am I supposed to do here?
And you were saying the cafe, the chess cafe went really well.
Oh, I'm loving the chess cafe.
Good.
It's fantastic.
So if anyone wants to see the advanced entries list for tonight's Tuesday night marathon, you can click right there and see who is playing. 60 entries so far. And a really tough field. This will be exciting. And new players, which is fun to see. That we're getting new players checking it out. And Alan Finkelstein's also playing. So more tough players in the top section. And like I was saying before, Alexander Lenderman, Gadir Gusainov, Kyron Griffith, Josiah Stearman, James Tarjan, Eric Lee, Elliot Winslow, Alice Lee. Tough players, and then just a lot of strong experts. You know, Alan Finkelstein, Nicholas Wang, Arthur Liu, David Askin, Daniel Lin, Jonah Bush, Kalen Melville, Tom Mazer, Javier Silva, Chelsea, and the list goes on and on. And David Rakonitz is playing the top section, which is very cool. He can say he's playing a section that had 3 GMs in it. So a lot of action expected in this Tuesday night marathon, which will be starting at 6:30 with round one. Round two will be at 8 p.m. Pacific time. And we will start the broadcast at about 6:40 and then bring you coverage of rounds 1 and 2 of the Tuesday night marathon. And I have Lucy over here going crazy. Lucy, stop. Come here, Lou. How's it looking, Paul? You suffering?
No, he's suffering actually, but whether I can
You can close the show?
close the show is another story, of course.
And big weekend this weekend in chess. The U.S. Amateur. MI has a mascot. Lucy, come here. Let's see if I can get her on the show here. Come on. There we go. So this is Lucy. I don't know if you can see her. I was like, hold her. She likes to just like sit here anyway. The MI mascot, Lucy. So the U.S. Amateur Team East is this weekend. They'll have a ton of teams. I know the live event, they usually get like 1,200 players. They had well over 100 teams already for the online event, which will be played on ICC. So we'll see what happens with the U.S. Amateur Team East. And Paul just finished writing an article for Chess Life Online that we'll be sending to them. Update on the Amateur West that we just had. So hopefully you can check that out on Chess Life Online pretty soon. Hopefully they put it up. And the two arena leaders duking it out over here. Seconds remaining. See, now this is where hand dexterity plays a role in the result. It's like, don't think, just move. Let's go, Paul.
I'm trying.
Paul up a piece. But is fighting Father Time. And Father Time is not used to losing. And it's actually funny, like FPON's mentioning the competition in the arena. Um, I mean, this would be considered a strong tournament, right? A strong club tournament. It's it's Paul's arena. Oh, uh, Kyron's defensive skills. Yeah, I don't think.
Right.
Can you imagine if you had 1 second increment?
Yeah, thanks.
And Paul got it. And
Hey,
FPON saying he gets
the
a student.
old dog can still play some chess.
Hey, this is exciting because the old dogs are getting it done. Tom Brady got it done against Patrick Mahomes, and now Paul Whitehead gets it done against Kyron Griffith.
Pat, that was murderer's row you gave me there.
Yeah, gave you the 27 Yankees, like we said. So now you got Kalen Melville. And Paul, I mean, you're like, this is going to be an arena to remember for you, possibly. You still have
Don't.
to hold on.
You're
I'm
jinxing me.
jinxing, I'm jinxing you right now. And FPON was saying he's playing a student. I'm assuming that's Javier Silva. Is that right? Oh no, Sean Lee. Very cool. FPON appears no mercy with the students, as there shouldn't be. Kyron and Nicholas Wang are also playing. Exciting arena matchups. If you stay ready in Daniel Perlov, that game is going. So very cool. Let me switch the board orientation. 20 minutes left in Paul's arena, and you're on top. You're on top of the world.
But how do I break through here? He's got an idea, but I don't. Fianchetto nights are good.
Yeah.
Everybody, don't forget your fianchetto night. So how do you make progress here? Always check it might be mate.
Thought you were going to do it another way. No, I guess that wouldn't make sense though.
Well, my queen's hanging, so I'm going to take it. I'm not going to leave my queen hanging. Oh, brother. Okay.
So we've been I've been looking at a lot of the pictures that Carrie Lawless has been putting up from
The worst picture ever taken of me was put up there. I mean, Jesus, Carrie, I'm gonna take you.
Is that
That is
right?
really.
I'm gonna have to look.
That was just so bad. Unbelievable. I was gonna make a personal appeal to Carrie.
Take it down.
Pay him lots of money, whatever it took.
Tear down that picture.
Look at this. My opponent sacrifices a piece. Incredible. Well, I either have to move this pawn or I have to do something else. Yeah, there was this point, there was this time in my life when I didn't seem to know what I looked like. And
You are like self-aware.
yeah, it was just, I mean, I really knew how to take a bad photograph. Yeah.
The two things you were good at was playing chess and taking a bad photograph.
I'm not sure what was going on there exactly. So he's doubling up. What's going on here? Rook there, huh?
Thanks for joining, FPON. Come back and check out the TNM later. See what's going on in round two. And Alexi Root's got a article she just put out. She wrote about the U.S. Amateur West, and she had four puzzle problems from games in the from the Amateur West tournament.
I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah,
It was excellent.
yeah, it was fun. It was fun reliving some of those games. I had forgotten about that one crazy game with Nicholas Boldy, and I think it was Junior Mejia, where two queens were on the board for Nicholas Boldy, but he couldn't save the oncoming mate, or not the mate, but the winning of material. So that was exciting. Let me see if I can find it. I'll put it in the chat because it was actually kind of fun to watch. And if you want to check out that article by Dr. Alexi Root, you can see that right there. And we'll also put the link in our newsletter coming out this Saturday. We'll have games from this TNM that's going to start tonight at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. We'll have some games from the Scholastic Team West. And we may even have a couple of games from the Amateur Team West because there were so many worthy games to show. We just didn't have space to show everything. And we want to highlight a couple of games from the under 1800 section also. So should be a cool newsletter. A lot of games, a lot of fun stuff. And time is tight here.
Oh, look at this move he's got planned for me. He's really trying to bamboozle me. I don't. This just.
Well, especially with 20 seconds left on your clock. 14 minutes and a half left in the arena. Big tournament going on in the world right now.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Good question. I was hoping you would tell me. I've been following some of the action. And they're like in the rapid knockout stage. It is kind of fun though to see elite chess where games are going and people are playing. Hopefully people feel that same way when we're back at the marathon live Tuesday. There we go. Paul on a roll. Oh, I just messed this up. I messed it up. What did I do? I did something. There we go. Hopefully it comes back. There we go. 13 minutes. Can you hang on for 13 minutes? You are way ahead. Just don't blow it.
Just don't blow
Just don't blow it.
it.
So Paul waiting on the next game here. There it is. Oh, you got young Morphe. He played you tough in the first game.
Oh, I always have a tough game against him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've tried to be a little more solid in the openings. I don't know if that's helping at all, but it's what
You,
I'm trying to do.
you're deliberately trying to tighten it up. But I mean, but you were playing an opening where I think it was already and you were H3 G4. But
That's a
maybe
pretty solid system.
yeah,
Yeah, it's nothing. I mean,
nothing crazy in that.
nothing. Yeah.
And Judith has said that she's paired the TNM round one, so we can reveal the opening pairings on the top section. Board one, Guy Argo is playing Alexander Lenderman. Board two, Gadir Guseyanov is playing Tom Mazer. Board three, Jeffrey Wang has got Kyron Griffith. Four, Josiah Stearman's got Javier Silva. And board five, Chelsea Zhu is got Grandmaster Jim Tarjan. Eric Lee against Stuart Katz, and Adam Mercado, Elliot Winslow, Alice Lee against Raynon Lardent, and so on and so on and so on. The bottom section, under 1800, Aaron Nikoski is the top seed against Sebi Suarez, which will be a fun match to watch. Reka Stare is also playing.
Oh, great.
Mike Hilliard, Mechanics Institute trustee, is in the lineup also. So fun stuff. And another cool matchup in the top section, David Rakonitz against Jonah Bush. A couple of mechanics regulars duking it out. So 61 players thus far for the Tuesday night marathon. Pairings are up. Check it out. If you want to see the pairings for round one, you can go to the event page in the Twitch chat and click on that. Game in 35 plus 2 USCF online rated. 2 rounds per evening, 6 rounds total. So tonight, round 1 is at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, round 2 at 8 p.m. Pacific. Games manually paired by Chief TD Dr. Judith Starry. Under 10 minutes now in the arena. And Paul Whitehead and Kyron's still playing.
Trying to get it out of his system. That humiliating loss to me. How could it, he's probably saying to himself, how could I lose to this guy,
It's like,
And I don't blame him.
So what am I doing? And another interesting match in the top section, Nicholas Wang against Alexander Perlov.
I like that Nicholas Wang. He's
on the rise. On the rise. 9 minutes left in the arena. Paul trying to close the show. Had to go through some top players to get where he's at. But I think the way you've gone through this tournament, I think you're going to be providing some great commentary tonight.
Well, I decided
you look like you know what you're looking at. You look like you'll know what you're looking at.
I decided, Abel, I was going to tighten my belt. You know what I mean?
You're going to stop using rope and actually get a real belt this time, huh?
Oh. All right, he wants to play knight d5. I want to play e6, but then he plays bishop takes d6. Or can he? I don't think he can. Oh, maybe I'll play knight f5 first. It's good to have a plan. I'm going to get rid of this bishop. Look at that. And now, okay, so I've given him the C file. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. That's okay. I have some pawns in compensation.
Yeah, you got 3 pawns to play with. Or shove towards your opponent.
And he's letting me trap his bishop. The young Morphy has met the young Steinitz.
Odd.
His last chance is to double rooks on the 7th, but I don't want to give him anything.
Six and a half left in the arena.
I'm enamored of the f5 square for my knight for some reason. And I can't approach. Haven't exactly played this like a genius.
But you're definitely sitting pretty with an extra knight and pawns.
Geez, do I have to play rook a8? Oh well, I've got a plan.
Chiron's actually creeping up on you. It looks like he got mad at some point and just started tearing into wins. So he may catch you. Who's he playing right now? He's playing If You Stay Ready. And I think there's a chance, the way that game's going, that If You Stay Ready is going to keep Chiron a little bit busy with 5 minutes left in the arena.
Now that's a
Oh,
sneaky
wow.
move. He could try rook takes d6 check, and it would be stalemate if I took with the king.
Couldn't you have gone rook e3?
He was down a. Oh, it was his move.
Oh, it was his move.
Yeah.
No, but right here.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see.
When you played king e6, couldn't you have gone rook e3?
I just trade, right?
Trade what?
Oh, rook e3. Hold on. I can't see the position.
I mean, I think it's checkmate.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
no.
no. He can go to king d5.
All right. I'm playing Christian Clemens.
3 minutes 50 seconds left in the arena. And Chiron is still playing If You Stay Ready. So I think your chances are looking good, although Chiron's playing quick. He's trying to get 2 wins before time runs out. He's and pass you up at the last moment.
Why do I play this? I don't even like this for white. That's a good question, Christian. Why not? He's thinking about playing Bishop G3. But I'm not so sure that was a good idea on his part.
All right. Here is the game in question. Clemens Whitehead. 2.5 minutes left in Paul's arena. $25. Yeah, I think you're gonna take it, Paul. And it's amazing because you're perfect right now. You got to get this win, though. You have to close this show.
Oh, what's an unfinished game between friends?
But 7 out of 7 with the lineup that you had to go through, absolutely amazing.
I actually played some decent chess and didn't give anything away. That helped.
Yeah, that always helps.
This is complicated.
And Kyron Griffith got it done against If You Stay Ready. So Kyron's playing Kalen Melville. And if he's somehow able to beat Kalen in a minute and a half, he'll pass you. And
Anything's possible.
so we're going to keep an eye on that.
I have a minute. So there's a minute and a half in this game.
And he's already he's up some material, so you're going to have to make something happen. And Kyron's moving fast. Yeah, it's 1 minute left, but Kyron has the potential for like a blistering attack.
The guy is just
And
so
I think
impressive.
he just found it. I think he just. Oh
There's
my
nobody
God.
like Kyron Griffith, I'm telling you.
This will be unbelievable because I think he's about to go for the kill against Kalen, and we're watching that game.
Does that mean I have to win or what?
Well, we don't know yet. But I think Kalen is lost. He's just trying to figure it out. But there's only 19 seconds left. And he moved. And I think it's like imminent mate here. Unless Kalen just sits there. 5 seconds left. If Kalen moves, you lose. I'm surprised he did that. Oh my gosh. And you did it. You did it. Oh my God. I mean, you have to see this position. Like it was literally.
What do I have to do to see it?
Go
Go over to Twitch?
to Twitch right now. Go to Twitch
will.
right now. You have to see it. And Christopher
Okay.
Bradley's in the chat. Will Kalen be a sport or will he stall? And it's hard to tell because, I mean, you're looking at the position trying to figure a way out.
Oh, I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Okay, this is what happened when I was telling you there's like 30 seconds left. He does this. He takes the pawn there and then goes here, right? And then we're at this position with like 15 seconds left. And then Kalen plays that. And then Kyron instantly grabs it. And then that's where it ended. Right there. So, can you believe that?
I'm kind of happy with my play. I won all my games, and I got through Murderer's Row.
That's right. That's right.
Kalen's laughing in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, you let have Paul. You kept the perfect game intact, right? Paul was Don Larson on the mound at the World Series, but
Well, I finally got to play some decent chess. I'm glad I was, for once, up to the challenge.
yeah, no, that was fantastic, and that was a fun ending. It could have gone a lot of different ways, but yeah, but you got it done. So congratulations, Paul. And
Thank you, but my rating is still not over 2,300. That's
that's going to be like the forever challenge for you. 22, oh, you're getting up there. Actually, in this tournament, certainly helped you. So, all right, everyone, we will be back, Paul and I, about 6:40 p.m. covering round one of the Tuesday night marathon. In the Twitch chat, you'll see the pairings and who's registered. Check it out, and we will see you back shortly. All right, everyone.
Good
See
night.
you in a bit.